There you go. Oh, you're just ow! Okay, never mind. I was gonna say, you're just a pretty little boy, aren't you? But I guess not. You're not a pretty little boy. You're a mean boy who's mean to me and makes me cry because you're so mean. Oh, he just wants to nuzzle my sub. Air walls.
Alien broadcast. Linguistic analysis reads: caution. Hazardous materials and life forms contained within.
Alright, boss. We'll go into this area, find those hazardous item materials and life forms, and I will give them a hearty lick. Yo peeps, how's it going? My name is Really Cryptid. Just thought I'd remind you, welcome back to Subnautica. I almost had Hollow Knight Silk Song for a second there. Alright, so last we left off, what did we do last episode? Alright, we went to that jelly shroom place and got ourselves some whatchamacallits, some magnetite. Now, here is what we're going to do today. Today is going to be all about preparation. Alright, actually, you know what? I might go ahead and, what the heck? I'll toss a boomerang in here, why not? Wait, did I just eat it? Oh, no, I just ate it, didn't I? That's just great. Okay. But anyways, today's all gonna be about preparation because either next episode or at the end of this episode, we're going to be going into quite possibly our deepest dive yet. So, we're definitely going to need to be gathering resources, and, our main thing is going to be upgrading, the, whatchamacallit, the, sorry, I forgot what it's called, the depth modules for our two things, the Cyclops and the prawn suit.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Let's see what we need for the prawn suit. So, thermal reactor is probably going to be useful, but we need kyanite for that. Now for, Mark 1, we need plasteel ingot, nickel ore, and ruby. We might actually already have all that stuff. I'll have to go check. Alright, now, I do know we have nickel, but it might all be in my, Alright, there's a ruby. But it might all be in my, my Cyclops. I don't know. Also, real quickly, while I'm at it, I'm gonna go ahead and just go ahead, and, these all up. I had to take them down, because I wanted to put the water thing where they were. So, yeah. There we go, good. Now, actually, you know what? No, a better idea. I have a much better idea of where I should put this. I should put this over in the vehicle bay. Yeah, because, like, there's, like, a vehicle thing. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Alright. Now I go ahead and put it all back. Hopefully I can somewhat remember where it all went. I think the habitat thing was right here, and then... No, the knife thing was here, and the habitat thing went right there. Yeah, there we go. Alright, cool. I also have apparently gold and copper in my inventory for some reason. So I'm probably gonna have to... So I'm probably gonna drop that out. Now, on to making plasteel. I might actually need to go ahead and go to a, I actually need to go out and collect some more, titanium, because I'm not sure if I have enough. I'll see what I can do. I should also probably get around to emptying out my prawn suit, since it's got, like, a ton of materials in there. Same thing with my, my Cyclops. Alright, now I should have enough. Yep, here we go. Prawn suit depth module Mark 1. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead to the modification station. Make sure I can't make a Mark 2 while I'm here, or if that's completely out of my possibilities. Let's see. Yeah, I need kyanite for that. However, it might be a good idea. How much room do I got? Oh, I got plenty of room. Okay, it might actually be a good idea to actually see if I can make this modification station in my Cyclops instead. You know, it might be worth it. Ooh. Hey, we got water! Just in time. Yeah, alright. There we go, okay. Ooh, large filtered water. Nice. I also got some salt there, too. Alright, cool. Take a nice gulp of this. Mmm, delicious. Alright, so, I'm actually gonna go ahead and real quickly see if I can just plop this into the thing. But first I'm gonna add this, this thing right here. Yep, here we go. Access upgrades, and put this right here. There you go. Can now stand 1,300 meters. And now let's go up here. Actually, now that I think about it, I do know I made... I know I made one thing. It was a, I know I made a, regular Cyclops depth module. Do I upgrade those here, or... No, doesn't look like it. However, what do I need for a thermal reactor? I need kyanite. Okay. Makes sense, I suppose. Makes sense. Alright, then. I also see how the power cells are doing real quick. Are we doing... Oh, nope. I should probably take these out for the trip. Just prepare. And now, I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can go ahead and just make this, modification station somewhere around here. I can, it looks like, possibly. Probably. So I'll just go ahead, put that here. This is gonna be kind of like the... This is gonna be kind of like the workstation, sort of. There we go, perfect. Alright, so now I can go ahead and make stuff here. I can make more powerful depth modules, but I don't have any nickel on me. So maybe I should make some plasteel ingot or two and just have that on my person whenever I depart. That would probably be for the best, I think, I would assume. So yeah. I should also make a lot of, like, polyline or whatever it's called. For whenever I want to make, some thermal power upgrades.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Thank you. Wait, how long was this in my... Ah, jeez. Okay. I was gonna say, how long has this been in my locker? I literally only just noticed that I had that. Okay, well that's probably handy to plop into my Cyclops. I probably should do that. Oh, and I apparently had hydrochloric acid just on hand. Okay, I legitimately thought I didn't have any, but I guess I did. Alright, cool. Engine efficiency now 300%. Awesome. Nice. I feel like it's gonna really help out. Alright, so next up I'm gonna go ahead and toss a bunch of... I've been collecting some resources for future upgrades I plan to make while we're down in the lower depths. I'm also gonna go ahead and just grab a bunch of titanium and gold and stuff while I'm here, since it's probably gonna be harder to find down there. So yeah, so I already got some magnetite. I'll grab a little bit and also grab some titanium, a bit of lead, you know, just in case, you never know. And also some quartz as well while I'm here. Alright, and then... Alright, that looks good. Wait, no. And, okay, there we go. I'll take some lithium too. Why not? Okay. I'm almost certain that there will be rubies down there, probably. There have been rubies all over the place. Alright, cool. I think we might actually be ready to head out. Maybe, potentially, possibly. I don't know. Probably not. You know, who knows. I should, you know, one thing I should stock up on is water. Because, I don't have a lot of that. Like, that was a big problem with my last big dive. I kept dying of dehydration, so I should probably, real quickly before I head out, go and get as much water as I possibly can. You know, I was mostly coming out here to look for, like, titanium salvage and stuff, but I just realized that the Degassi habitat, the proposed Degassi habitat, is, like, right over here. So maybe I should try going down here while I'm in the neighborhood. If there is a way down there, of course. It could be like in an underground cave with no actual way of getting down there. I mean, there's like a deeper part here. Ooh, I'll take this. Oh, okay, here we go. Okay.
Passing 100.
Okay, yeah, that's what I'm gonna save real quick.
Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Oh, we're back here again. probably should have brought my sea moth, but whatever. I'm dumb like that.
200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
Hey, I know. Nuclear reactor fragment. I need that. I need that badly. Alright, okay. I need one more and then I'll have a full nuclear reactor. Alright. Yay!
Integrating new PDA data.
Yay.
In signal location uploaded to PDA.
Oodles and oodles of PDAs down here.
Data.
Okay, yeah. This is probably...
Integrating new PDA data.
I'm probably too late already, but I'm gonna see if I can real quickly head back up. Real quickly see if I can head back up before I die of oxygen loss or whatever. Alright, while I'm up here, I'm gonna go ahead and, ooh, yeah, I'm probably kind of packed up. Alright, let's go ahead and, see what we got here.
I thought it might get claustrophobic living underwater. Father feels it is. He'd tell me it was childish, but I stare out of the window and sometimes I think how lucky I am to see this world up close. Back on the island, I wouldn't have believed the creatures that live down here. The fish, they glow. There's one that's 90% eyeball. Snakes twice the length of a habitat compartment. Certainly, it's not all friendly. Most of the plant life is toxic. I learned that the hard way. But I've managed to coax some marble melons into growing indoors. And when they don't cover our dietary needs, well, we eat the fish themselves. It's a bit gross, but it's nothing they wouldn't do. I've been attempting to document my findings. Father approves. He says understanding is power, that the more we know about this planet, the more we can use it to our advantage. I'm just doing it because it's fun. It's not easy without proper equipment and network access, but the old-fashioned way, observing, taking notes, testing theories, shows me the world in a way a spectroscopic analysis never could. Lately, I've been watching the crab snakes. They ambush their prey as it tries to feed on the mushrooms they hide in. What they don't eat settles on the seabed, which fertilizes the mushrooms, which feeds the herbivores, and so the chain continues. Co-evolution gives me the fuzzies.
Order. And in our world, money makes a hierarchy. I pay Maida a fraction of what I pay you, and you a fraction of what I pay me.
If money makes the hierarchy, why is Marguerite making the decisions?
We need her. We let her think what she likes, so long as she does what she's told.
What if she doesn't?
For enough money, she will. People always do. You know what Maida told me today? She wants to build a habitat 500 meters below sea level, more than a kilometer northeast of here. And she needs Bart and I to do it. She's got it into her head that she can save us if she just acts recklessly enough. But I've hauled Star Wars to Neptune, Plasteel to the Federation. This family operates 9 different mining colonies across the Ariadne Arm. Maida thinks she's better suited to lead. Her contract still says otherwise. But I just cannot damn well tell whether it's the stupidest idea I ever heard, or my only hope. I turned 80 years old last week. I thought I had another 80 in me, but marooned on this planet, there's no swapping out of my liver when the old one fails. Here, I'm mortal. And Maida is useful. So, it's my responsibility to make a decision. Return to the island and hope whatever knocked the Degasi out of the sky won't do the same to the rescue ship. Or take us deeper in search of answers. And all the while be hoping old age gets me before the sea monsters do. I'll give Maida just one thing. She was right about these caves. There's enough lithium there to fabricate 100 tons of plasteel. Enough for a damn fleet of Cyclops submarines. There was nothing anyone could have done to avoid crashing here. But I was right to order the detour. If we get off this planet, they'll be talking about the Torgal share price on the other side of the Federation.
Ooh, so this planet's worth a lot, eh? Okay. Well, me and my fish army might be able to sell a little bit of that for some money, you know? You know, whenever I become king of this planet with my giant army of sea monsters. Alright.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Real quickly head back down, make sure I didn't miss anything. I don't think I did, but just in case.
Oxygen efficiency
Oh, there's
greatly
her.
decreased.
Alright, what do we got here? So, one of these things. Try to avoid these for the most part. The stingy things. Never mind, I didn't avoid it. Ain't that just spectacular? Alright, next. Up here. Thing in here. Ooh. This. Our data thing. Another,
Integrating new
data log.
PDA data.
Right, cool, and nothing here for the most part. Alright. Now we got this.
Integrating new PDA data.
Alright, cool. Let's get on. Oh no, this is way out. Okay, please don't have me get trapped in here before I can get to land. Okay, yeah, okay, I think I found everything here. I'm pretty sure. Oh wait, no. Okay, I'm gonna get a little greedy here. But, oh, this is a thermal plant fragment. That's not what I wanted. Ah, jeez. I was really hoping that would be a nuclear plant fragment. Now I'm probably gonna die because I got greedy and wanted a nuclear plant. Or who knows, maybe I'll have time to real quickly head up, catch a breath, and go back down there one more time. That would be nice, Come on, please! Yes! I did it! Alright. Speaking of, losing inventory, I should probably take a sip of some of this stuff. I was gonna use this for the big journey, but, I think right now might be a bit better. Alright, stalker teeth, eh?
Something incredible just happened. Since we're down here, I had this plan to build equipment and study the life forms we were encountering, but I didn't have enough enameled glass. So, I started looking for a natural substrate that would strengthen the glass we have, and those stalker teeth we've been finding fit the bill. Only, well, we needed more. That's when Marguerite got interested. She actually listened to me, more than I can say for Father, and I worked up the courage to talk about my more tentative theories. When I told her they were attracted to metal deposits, that their teeth get dislodged when they pick them up, her eyes narrowed and she dashed out of the room. 3 hours later, she came back, her pack loaded down with stalker teeth. I asked her about it. She shrugged and said my theories were good. Said she had the meeting out of the palm of her hand. I think she meant it literally. She is incredible. She went out to the kelp forest armed with just a heat blade and went fin to fin with a pack of stalkers. On the one hand, that is the coolest thing I have ever heard. On the other, well, I hope the stalkers didn't come off worse than Marguerite did. She had a huge gash on her forearm. I don't think things went as smoothly as she made out. And what's the point in surviving here if we have to kill everything that makes it so wonderful? I wish I knew more about these animals, but Father won't let me leave the habitat. Maybe with all this glass, we could build a containment unit and get up close to them.
Alright, now we got this.
We're already 200 meters below sea level. You want to go deeper?
Look around us, Chief. Water leaking through the hull, water outside the hatch. We're drowning real slow. If rescue arrives, whatever shot us down, it's gonna do it again and again until it's shut off. You see an off switch around here, Chief?
Why would it any more likely be half a kilometer down?
Your kid found something on the scanner. There's something down there. Something that shouldn't be.
You're mad.
I'm going all the same, and I have an idea you two are gonna follow. But if you do, be mindful. Your authority stopped at sea level.
Alright, cool. I don't really like Margaret. She kind of sounds like a jerk, but whatever. Okay, let me real quickly head down, just do one more look over, mostly on the exterior, make sure I didn't miss anything. I'm really hoping for one more nuclear plant fragments.
100 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
Right, What's this? Stasis rifle, already got all that. Stasis rifle. I want, no, I don't want moon pool. And come on, power cell for no. Okay, well, it's probably a bad idea, so I'm gonna save before I do it. But while I'm here, I'm gonna real quickly see if I can scan this crab squid guy. Hello there, sir. You mind if I give you a little scan? A little scanny? There you go. Oh, you're just ow! Okay, never mind. I was gonna say, you're just a pretty little boy, aren't you? But I guess not. You're not a pretty little boy. You're a mean boy who's mean to me and makes me cry because you're so mean. Okay. Well, that's just great. You try and make friends and they just yell at you. Sometimes aliens just aren't friends. Hooked up Reginald. Before I head up for air and then head back to base. Oh, hold up. Apparently I have something else here. I have indigenous life forms. Oh, right. It's because I just did the thing with crab squid. All right. Now, this life form appears to live in symbiosis with the local flora. All encountered specimens have been located within 50 meters of jelly shroom flora, frequently within the plants themselves. Jaws. The crab snake has 2 pairs of fangs and 1 larger claw on either side. It plunges these claws into its prey, locking them in place while the inner jaw tears through the flesh. Jelly shroom symbiosis. Jelly shrooms provide the perfect lair from which they ambush their prey and protect their young. Dozens of crab snakes likely deter herbivores from feeding on the jelly shroom itself, thus ensuring the relationship continues. Behavior. Crab snakes display territorial behavior when threatened, patrolling the cave systems in which they reside. Huh. Alright then. Okay, well, let's go ahead and head back to, base. What in the world happened here? I go ahead and use a scan, because apparently I haven't scanned them before. Alright, floater. 2 species living in symbiosis, which attach to attempt to feed on living any objects they come in contact with. Dominant life form, the pink body, and the intersection jaw is the dominant creature. Grain, the outer jelly, microorganisms. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. Alright, now before I go ahead and go on my big old adventure, I'm actually going to go ahead and head to this proposed Degassi habitat. See if there's anything over there that's interesting. Alright, wait a minute. I think I know this place. Isn't this, where I came out of the Lost River from? 1 second. Also, I real quickly made this fancy rebreather mask. So, now I should be able to last longer without needing another breath. Yeah, I've been here before. Yeah, this is okay. Alright. Yeah, I've already been here. Yeah, pretty much got everything here that I could, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I mean, we had that. I already had that. Oh. Or is this new?
Integrating new PDA data.
I apparently didn't have that PDA, so maybe this is all new? Maybe, potentially, possibly, I don't know. Is there a way in through here? Oh, yep, there is this way. Can I get through here? Okay, there we go. Pretty sure all this, I think I've already scavenged. Yeah. And yeah, then it was down here. Wait, what? What's this? Nuclear waste disposal. Okay, that sounds actually kind of important if I'm ever going to go ahead and make a
New blueprint acquired.
make a nuclear whatchamacallit, nuclear generator, right? Anyways, or nuclear power plant, that's what it's called. Alright, let's real quickly go ahead and get back to my Seamoth, which is up there. Gotta go through this hole, which I will be coming back to. Actually, real quickly, while I'm here, I'm gonna go ahead and put a beacon over here. Ah, great, a warper. Okay, let me go ahead and drop a beacon here. Going to be called... Okay, this is going to be called, Lost River Entrance. Okay, there we go, cool. Let's go ahead and... Okay, so yeah, now I have, now I know, exactly where to go once I'm ready to disembark. Okay, so this ended up actually being a pretty fruitful mission. Let's see what I got. I also got blueprints for something, apparently. What was it for? Upwards. Oh, right, nuclear waste disposal. Use to dispose of nuclear waste. Cool. Alright, so here we have data download. Milady.
Please, stop fighting and listen. We're sick.
What?
How?
You've been coughing, right? Feeling itchy? Blisters?
Yeah.
The biometrics would have warned us if we were sick.
It's something new. It's not in the database.
Come on, then. What's it gonna do? Turn us inside out? Dissolve us into jelly?
It's an alien bacteria. It's everywhere. Every organism on this planet. It's altering our genetic code.
How are the creatures surviving if they're infected?
I don't know yet.
Want me to cut some of them open for you? Find out what makes them tick?
No.
Just tell me what you need, son. Materials, equipment.
Just... Can I have some quiet? I need some time to think.
Alright then. Interesting. Okay. So they're probably all dead. Okay, now, back to base. Alright, I should be ready to head off. So let's get this engine powered up. This now extra efficient engine. Now let's head to the Lost River entrance. Right that way. I've never actually gone up to the surface of this thing. That's cool. Looks nice. Oh no, is one of my boys following me? They're not. Bad idea, following your papa into dangerous territories. Alright, we're here. Now I gotta go ahead and try doing the underwater equivalent of parallel parking. Okay, so first off, let's make sure that I'm not caught on anything. It'd be pretty good. Pretty good, pretty good. Go ahead and start lowering ourselves down. Lowering ourselves down into that deep, dark hole. Alright. Now, how am I gonna do this? Maybe I can make it diagonally. I'm gonna be honest, this hole looks a lot smaller than I remember. Is this really how I came out? Or is there like another entrance that I've forgotten about? No, whatever, let's give it a shot. Hopefully it'll work. No? Alright, so that's in the way. Ow, jeez, what in the world was that? Could you not please? Okay, 1 second. I gotta go ahead and turn off the lights. There we go. There, are you happy, Mr. Crab Squid? Alright, well, I guess that's not the right way to go in. That is way too narrow of a gap. There must be an alternative way in there that I used last time that I've forgotten about. Like maybe right here. Is this a way in there? Ah, great. I'm gonna have to go into close quarters with this crab squid right here. Oh, there. Alright, having to take evasive maneuvers. And by evasive maneuvers, I just mean violently crashing into stuff. Alright. Cool, here we are. We're in Ball Town. So now we just gotta figure out from here how to get to the Lost River. I think we just go straight forward and then the cave starts lowering. Anything down here? Nope. Oh my lord. Sheesh. Okay. Alright, how much... Do we have any, like... This is massive... Could you not, please? I could rig for silent running, but then that'll just eat up a bunch of power. Could you stop it? Okay? Could you stop it? Here, I'll stop moving. It killed the big scary thing that was encroaching on your territory, apparently. Here, I'll even lift out of the way for you. No? I'm trying to get out of the way for you. God, just... There's no pleasing this guy. Okay, are you finally going to leave? It looks like you're going up and above. Alright, good. Wait. Oh my lord, there's just no getting rid of this guy. You know what? I might as well not even try. I'm just gonna ram straight. I'm just gonna keep going forward. If he wants to keep attacking me, let him. Okay, I can just go back there and stab him or something. Okay. You know, I don't think these crab squids have once tried to EMP blast my Cyclops. Like, I think they might have tried my Seamoth once, maybe, but... I don't think they've tried to do it on my Cyclops yet. Wonder if they're too intimidated. Or maybe I've just gotten really lucky. Could be either one. Come on, come on. Alright. Alright, I'm making my way downtown. Walking fast, faces past, and I'm homebound. Alright. Now, somewhere around here is an entrance. Some sort of lava area, from what I hear. I don't know exactly where, but somewhere in the Lost River, there should be a cave entrance that goes even deeper down. I'll have to figure out where that is. While I'm here, I should probably try and see if I can get some nickel, maybe. So I'm actually going to turn off the engine for a little bit. We're going to go out and explore a little bit. Embark the Cyclops. I wonder what that is. Oh, probably just bones. Alright, we got rubies, we got quartz. Reginald, I'll cook you up for food. Yum. There's actually a lot of quartz down here. Maybe I shouldn't have brought so much quartz with me. I brought some in case of emergencies, because I didn't think there'd be that much quartz down here, but I guess there's a lot, apparently. Okay, so... I'm really gonna see if there's any nickel around here, because I do need nickel. Oh yeah, and here's nickel right here. Yeah, I need 3 of them, I think, and then I can make another depth module for my Cyclops, I'm pretty sure, I think. Alright, I got my 3 nickels. Now I need a plastic ingot, and I think I have a couple of them down here somewhere. Yep, here they are. Now I gotta go. Also, real quickly while I'm here, I'm gonna go ahead and drop this ruby in there. Now I just gotta go up here, and now I might need to do this really quickly, depending on how deep I am, because as soon as I take this out, my Cyclops might start flooding with water, but hopefully not. Hopefully not. Cyclops engine efficiently. Nope, I want the depth module. Yeah, I know. I'm getting it done. Okay, hurry. Be fast. Okay, now hurry, 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 back. And in it goes. Okay. How are we looking in terms of damage? Oh, we're actually looking pretty good. Huh. I was really thinking the whole thing would be destroyed by that. Okay. Cool. And I think, one second. Let me real quickly check the upgrades on my thing. Does this already have the... I got the Mark 1. So it should be able to survive up to 1200, I think it was. Alright, and what did I need for a Mark 2 of that? Lithium, yeah, I need kyanite, so I am going to have to go further down. Alright, so far I'm not really seeing this, right now I'm not seeing any ways to go deeper down from here. See if I can find some alternate route, as it were. Hey there, big guy. How do you do? Don't mind me. Just coming on right through. There's no reason to hurt me. There's no reason to hurt me. I'm not doing anything to you. Yeah, see, just mosey on. Mosey on. There's no reason for you to attack me. Okay, is there? Okay, yeah. Of course there's a breach. And I gotta go outside to do that. This is perfect. Just fantastic. Okay, let's just go ahead, go outside real quick while we can. Hopefully. Oh no! Could you let me go? Could you let me go through the stupid door? Come on. Okay. Oh my goodness, oh great, I'm just trapped here, huh? Okay, well I don't think so. Selecting this option will teleport me. Should only. No. Okay, never mind. Okay, so I can't do that. You know what? I got a better idea.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
And we should be back. There we go. Cool.
Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
Alright, this time I guess I'll be a bit more... I really don't like doing this, but I'll rake for silent running just to get this guy off my back, hopefully. I ain't doing nothing. I'm cool. Oh, great. Okay. No, I'm silent. I'm very quiet. Being very, very quiet. Shh. Being very, very silent, very quiet. More quiet than you could ever hope to be. Ah, jeez, he is like right on my tail, isn't he? Right? Yep, he is. There's no reason to keep chasing me, buddy. There's no reason to keep doing this. Okay, oh, he just wants to nuzzle my sub. Okay, maybe I had the wrong idea about you, buddy. Maybe you're actually kind of chill. Yeah, go after that ghost eel or whatever it's called. All right. From here, where can I go? Maybe down here? So I might want to go ahead. So first I'm going to turn off the engine. Because that's what we do to conserve energy. I'm going to head down here. And real quickly do a quick survey of the area. Oh. Sun just bit at me, but hopefully it's fine. I'll do a quick survey of the area, see if there's anything that I should be made aware of before I keep on going. Alright, after some clever scouting, I have determined that it probably is safe to go this way. Hopefully. I don't think I've been through here before. I'm pretty sure. Hopefully. Could you not, please? Very rude. Alright. Wonder, when it says engine efficiency, does it mean it makes the engine actually go faster, or does it make it so that it doesn't use as much power? Because either one is good. Although, personally, I'd say one is marginally better than the other. I got way too much satisfaction at flickering these lights on and off. Ooh. Hey there, big fella. How do you do?
Engine powering down.
Turn off the engine. Go ahead, head down here. Hello there, sir. Oh, you're a big fella. Whoa. Okay. Leviathan skeletal remains. Alright. The dragon skeleton, eh? Alright. Oh, and there's some more of those things. Alright, maybe I should go ahead and follow those in a second. First, I'm gonna see what the deal with this thing is. Alright, so let's see. Indigenous life forms, fauna, deceased, sea dragon skeleton. Semi-intact skeletal structure of a Leviathan Leviathan class predator. Head trauma. There is clear evidence of a massive physical trauma to the head. Damage so severe it was likely the cause of death and must have occurred somewhere nearby. Damage consistent with a high-speed collision with a solid object. Age. Something in the environment has helped to preserve these remains, but calcium decay suggests an approximate time of death 1,000 years ago. Wow. Bone growth suggests the creature was in the egg-laying stage of its life cycle. Oh, okay. Alright then. Okay, so should I take the... Would the Cyclops fit? I think the Cyclops could fit in there. Yeah, let's take the Cyclops through there. Alright. Go ahead, pilot this bad boy. Oh, right, I forgot. I turn off the engine, but that's for power saving reasons. Also because I'm worried the noise of the engine might attract some unwanted attention. Alright. Lower down a little bit for this. Head on through here. Ooh, big old deposits down there. Something I might want to look into later. Alright. That's new. Huh, interesting. Okay then. Go ahead and see what I found here. Huh. Fascinating. Alright, well, let's go ahead and explore, shall we?
This
Okay.
alien structure appears to have collapsed to the sea floor.
You think? Alright. Oh, I can... Damaged cable, eh? Wonder if this place has one of those air walls.
Alien broadcast. Linguistic analysis reads, caution, hazardous materials and life forms contained within.
Alright, boss. We'll go into this area, find those hazardous item materials and life forms, and I will give them a hearty lick. Okay. How do I get in here? I'm looking for an entrance, but not really finding any. I'm hoping there's like one of those air shields, so that there's actual air in this thing. I think I came across the structure earlier, and there wasn't any air inside it. It had all been flooded. Hopefully that's not the case with this one. Hopefully this one's still got some electricity in it. Okay. I'm actually gonna go ahead and take a quick breather on my Cyclops, just in case it doesn't have any air in there. Alright, and out I go. It probably will. Oh, jeez! Okay, you stay away from my Cyclops, mister! Yeah, you can keep stabbing me all you like. I'll just keep stabbing you back. Okay. Yeah, I'm not seeing a way in here. Huh. Is it on this side? Oh, there it is. Here's the way in, I think. I should probably get the the thing bit over here.
Interior walls in this section are substantially reinforced. indicating the designers were seeking either to keep something out or contain it within. Whatever their intention, it clearly failed.
Yeah. Alright, so is there air in here? No, there is not air in here.
Integrating new PDA data.
Alright, I know I only just now found the whatchamacallit, wait, no, right, I was gonna say, I know I just found the entrance, but I'm actually gonna go back to my Cyclops and bring it over here so then I can bring my prawn suit over here. And then I can just go ahead and explore my prawn suit so I'll have an unlimited amount of energy. Actually, not energy, oxygen. Although I guess unlimited is a bit of a... not like a completely... not an entirely accurate use of the word. Mostly because, my prawn suit can run out of air. Okay. Yeah, whatever. Get out of my face. Okay, and this should be the entrance right over here. Okay, that might be a little bit too far up, I think. Probably. Okay. Go ahead. Hop out of the hop into the prawn suit. Hopefully I'm close enough that I can just hover over there. There we go. Perfect landing. Another happy landing. Okay. What we got in here? We got a cube. I shall take that cube. There we go. Nice. Alright, let me actually take a look at this data terminal. Alright, let's see. Data terminal or whatever. Data downloads. Here we go. Alien data. Terminal data. Okay. The catalog of information on the organisms previously contained within the alien facility. A number of entries have been translated. Or before Gamma. Runs to the common peeper. Shows no immunity to infection. Death commonly occurs within 4 days. Shows symptom remission of exposure on exposure to enzyme 42, but symptoms quickly recur. Shows advanced learning behavior. Shows some capacity to transmit enzymes to other specimens. Leviathan embryos. Adult specimen too large to study in containment. Egg specimens acquired from nesting site. Embryos show no sign of immunity. Death commonly occurs within 3 weeks. Small sample of eggs has been retained for continued high-priority research on Leviathan hatching mechanisms. Large carnivore theta. Offsite lab established to study remains. Shows some potential for immunity to infection, but physical remains so far proved insufficient for full reconstruction. Unidentified Leviathan. This Leviathan species has been assigned designator Sea Emperor. Bone samples from Emperor specimens indicate some potential for Kara immunity. Single specimen captured for study at purpose-built containment facility. Construction in volcanic region at depth 1,400 kilometers, I think, or 1.4 kilometers. Assessment. While it's unlikely that the Emperor specimen is still contained within the facility described, it may be possible to acquire further data where on the aliens' attempts to develop a vaccine. Okay. And next up we got this damaged anchor cable. These thick cables were designed to anchor the nearby facility to the surrounding cave walls. Damage to some of the cables resulting in the damage collapsing. Calculations suggested such damage require an external percussive force in excess of 300 tons. And we have a skeleton that bashed its head really hard into something. Doesn't take a genius to figure that out. Okay, now. So, that was there. We read that. Another little cube. I shall take this here cube. Put it in my backpack. Okay. Thing. I'm actually gonna go ahead and get out of my prawn suit. It's nice, but it's kinda, I don't know, it's kinda all bumpy and thumpy, you know? Oh wait, maybe I should get off of that. It kinda looks like something that might come up from the ground and give me something useful. Or maybe not. Never mind. Nothing. Nothing in here. Nothing. Alright. Have a little cut of you real quick. There we go. Yum. Nice. Okay. An egg? Poison. Okay, anyways. Okay, we got ray specimens. Nice. Oh. Cool, cool. What is that? Oh, that's nothing. Alright. Oh, ooh, I'll take that cube. Thank you. Never have too many cubes. Alright, take another data download, sure.
Integrating new PDA data.
Ooh, hello there, sir. Looking like a piranha, kind of. Alright, I'm gonna have to go back to my prawn suit in a second to read all these. Or maybe I should just scan everything in here and then read like a ton of stuff. Just have a little reading hour to end off the episode, probably. Alright, man, that's a big feller. A lot of big fellers down the Lost River.
Residual biological evidence suggests indigenous life forms were brought to this location and subjected to intensive study.
Alright.
Data pertaining to the bacterium is being downloaded. Caution. Detecting atypical fluctuations in blood plasma proteins. A self-scan is strongly advised.
I get the feeling I'm not gonna like what I see.
Self-scan complete. Bacterial infection has spread to the skin and pulmonary system. Medical report recorded to data bank. It is imperative you find a way to neutralize the infection.
Alright. Jeez. Oh, that doesn't look good. Jeez. I think I just need a bit of moisturizer. I just need a bit skin moisturizer, and I'm sure I'll be fine. Biological matter. I recognize this biological matter. I've stabbed into it multiple times. Alright. Huh. Thing. I head back to the prawn suit. Should be up here. Yep, here it is. Need to get myself a breath. I'll actually take it in through. Actually, no way, it won't fit. Okay, never mind. I'll leave it out here then, I guess. Alright, I'm still not quite done exploring, so wait a little bit longer before I go ahead and leave for good. In here. In here. Alright. Hello there. Interesting. Alright then, so is that everything down here? Oh, conveyor system, eh? Alright, cool, cool. See, I'm not really seeing any other directions of where to go and how to get there. Like, I mean, like, in terms of, like, entrances, exits. Stuff like that. Ooh. Oh, never mind. I thought that was, like, a doorway or something, but nope. Doorway to nothing is what that was. Doorway to absolutely nothing. Okay, then. Oh, hello there. You're also new, kind of. Are these considered rays? Interesting. Ooh, ribcage. Thing. Let's hop back into my. All right, let's have a reading minute. Got another ion cube, which is always good. Okay, yeah, we also got all this voice log stuff. Yeah. Okay. Advanced theories. Bacterial infection reports. You have been infected with previously unknown waterborne bacterium. It is currently multiplying in your bloodstream. Estimated incubation time 2 weeks. Your immune system is currently combating the infection at low efficacy? That's not how you spell efficiency. Okay. You may already be experiencing flu-like symptoms and skin irritation. These will likely be exacerbated as the bacterium takes hold. Your immediate priority should be abate abatement and eradication of the infection. Recommended steps: salvage further alien research data on possible vaccine. Investigate the mechanisms which have enabled the indigenous psychum to inhibit the systems of the infection. Array species on 4546b. Specimens array indigenous 456b. Adapt to different environments. Specimens 99.99 genetically identical to those encountered on the planet today. Rays in particular have undergone little evolutionary mutation of the past millennium. Rays and red rays like to illustrate the common evolutionary ancestor. The alpha ray would have evolved deep in the ocean's trenches, quickly growing in the line. Most resemble a ghost ray in size and appearance, with translucent skin for camouflage. Some rays stay within the limits of the cave system, where they first evolved. Others have relatively more recent adaptations to new environments, like the results of overpopulation. All the rays, 4, 5, 6, 4B, or whatever, have given up predation in favor of herbivorous scavenging and use poisonous flesh to protect themselves. And sea dragon egg. Right, okay, there we go. This large egg is held in thermically sealed environment and has been chemically sterilized. Without the means of the facility to house a fully grown sea dragon specimen, it is possible the aliens sought to study instead of the egg laying and incubation process, to what end is unclear. Alright, let's check out these guys. Let's do the rib cage samples first. A display case containing an array of rib cages harvested from the indigenous life forms. There is a particular focus on the instance and on vertebrate skeletal structures. While some of these skeletons match organisms encountered on the planet so far, most cannot be matched with confidence. Saying either that there are species out there not yet accounted for, or that they have become extinct since these samples were collected. Okay. Remains of research specimen. The skeletal remains of a vast predator has within an artificial habitat. The environment constructed to house the specimen suggests it was kept alive in containment for research purposes for months or even years. Organic matter indicates the habitat once supported extensive plant life, though it has since decayed. Once the facility collapsed, the specimen was either left to die or killed on the spot. Ocean, while it shares some skeletal traits with the biter and sand shark, including its distinctive double eye sockets, this fossilized specimen is significantly larger and features unusual forearms, rarely seen in aquatic species. This species has likely gone extinct in the past 1,000 years, and its evolutionary relatives have evolved almost beyond recognition. Alright, interesting. Let's go with the next one. Projection line of warper parts. Oh, well, thanks for telling me. Self-warping quarantine enforcer unit. This life form shows signs of heavy genetic modification and extensive mechanical crafting. Digestive and pulmonary systems have been replaced by an onboard battery receiving energy directly from the main grid and distributing it around the body. Miniaturized phase technology has been implanted beneath the skin and is triggered by a central nervous system, allowing the construct to teleport at will. The brain and central nervous system have been digitally augmented with advanced processing power and remote communication. Assessment: programmable hunter-killer avoid. Warper parts. The organic parts on display contain DNA from dozens of different organisms, largely originating off-world. They are in varying states of augmentation and advanced technologies. This production line setup suggests these self-warping constructs were built, maintained, and deployed by the aliens that designed this facility. Manager part. Leviathan detective facility perimeter, closing at high speeds. Exterior anchor cable impacted with massive force. Exterior anchor system buckling. Facility sinking. Collision with sinking floor. Breaches detected in Containment Unit 7. Leviathan eggs. Unit specimen destruction protocol initiated. 314 specimens destroyed. 1 specimen unaccounted for. Evacuating staff to off-site sanctuaries. Planetary quarantine protocol initiated. Warning: infected individuals may not leave the planet. Okay. Whew. Okay. Kara contagion profile. Show contains extensive data regarding the bacterial contagion defined as Kara. Discovery. First encounter during routine network expansion on our worlds. Pandemic development. Network error consultation and routine quarantine procedure failure. Contagion was uploaded to and spread quickly through the core worlds. Confirmed deaths of 143 billion individuals. Wow. Material mechanisms. Attaches to healthy living cells and mutates the basic genetic structure. Since it's one's gradual immune system failure, green skin lesions and flu-like symptoms, unpredictable alterations to biological structure, complete shutdown of executive function. Emergency steps taken: core worlds quarantined, bacterial samples distributed to isolate disease, research facilities for vaccine development. Treatment procedure unknown. Well, ain't that just great? Alright, well, peeps, I think I'm going to end this video here. Thank you all so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Also, click that bell thing, see what that does. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye, peeps!